Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Today we are going to start a new book called Muallim Insha. This book is actually in Urdu language, so I have translated this volume 1 from Urdu to English, and we will be learning from this translated copy of this book. I will be also sharing you this book as well as the notes in English inshallah at the end of every session. The reason why I went through lot of difficulties and hard work in translating this book, because this book is my personal favorite book, and I believe and I have a complete faith that if you are able to complete all the 3 volumes of this book on your own, then you are going to be very best in Arabic language. That's the importance of this book. This is the topmost book, and in the entire Alimiyyah career as a tutor or as a student of Islamic studies, I can tell you personally, I believe I have never come across to any other book like this one. This book has its own significant role. Everything which we have learned so far in Nahu and Sarf, whether it is Muzakkar, Muannas, Wahid Tasniya Chama, Marifa Nakera, Murakkab Izafi, Murakkab Tawsifi, Mubtada Khabar, Jumla Ismiya, Jumla Failiya, everything in this book we have exercises, lot of exercises revolving around all those rules and concepts. You can assume this book as a practice guide. For example, in Nahu book, in other Nahu and Sarf book, maybe we have done few exercises related to Muzaf Muzafile. That's all. But in this book, only for Muzaf and Muzafile, you will be going through, I think, maybe 10 or 15 different type of exercises on a different level. First start with the very easiest exercise, then the tough, then the tough, and then the tougher one. So this is a very important, interesting book, and I'm personally very excited to start this book with you. And that's why I have decided to translate the entire 3 volume in English only for you, so I can able to benefit you from my this small work inshallah. So let's start. Ad-Darsul Awwal, the first chapter in this book is Mufrad. What is Mufrad? Mufrad means a single word. Mufrad means a single word. The words and its categories. Arabic text, Bismillah Rahman Rahim, introduction. In Arabic grammar, a kalima is an expression that conveys a complete meaning and can be understood when spoken or written. Before explaining this line, let me explain you something else. You know, as a human being, we generally speak 2 types of words. A word which makes some sense and a word which doesn't make any sense. A word which does make any sense are called mawzu, and word which has no meaning, no sense at all. It's just like a gibberish language or gibberish word. It is just a muhmal word. In Arabic, we simply say this type of gibberish word as a muhmal. So kalima is actually a mawzu word, and it has 3 types. And in another language, we have learned in another book, or in the another way of in another way or in a different style, we have learned about kalima, that a word which has some meaning, some sense is kalima, and the whole Arabic language is divided into 3 parts. So the whole kalima is actually divided into 3 parts: ism, fail, and harf, where ism stands as noun, fail stands as a verb, and harf as a particle. So what is ism? So definition is: ism is a word that refers to a person, place, object, or abstract concepts without indicating a specific time. In other word, a noun does not inherently indicate whether something occurred in the past, is occurring in the present, or will occur in the future. So what is ism? The easiest way to remember ism is that a word which has a single meaningful word which has no tense. But if you deep digger in the definition of ism, you will find that ism is a word actually which refers to a place, person, animal, thing, or abstractions or some actions without mentioning the tense in it. Why I am telling you some actions without tense? Because if there is action and it does have tense, this is no longer ism. But if it's an action but it does not have any tense, it is ism. Let's see the example. Khalid is the name of a person. Al Quran is the name of book. Al Faras is horse. Lucknow is the name of city. Al Shajaru is the tree. Al Ibrik is the picture. Al Qira'atu means reading. Ramzanu is Ramzan. Al Jari means running. It's actually Al Jariyu here. Let me correct this one. Al Jariyu. Jariyu means running. Now, if you look closely, reading. Al Qira'atu means reading and Al Jariyu means running. These two are actually the action, not just a word. But still we are considering this as a ism. Why? Because yes, Al Qira'atu means reading, Al Jariyu means running. It is actually the action word, but still it does not give you the meaning, it does not give you the tense. It is not related with any time. If a word has some action without any tense, it is absolutely going to be ism instead of fi'l. Now, what is fail? Fail is a word that indicates an action or occurrence and is connected to a specific time. The actions may be past, present, or future, which is mazi, hal, or mustaqbil, respectively. Example: Qara'a, he read. Yaqra'u, he is reading or he reads. Sayaqra'u, he will read. All these words have some action, but still they also tell us about the time in which that action is occurred. Then we have harf. Harf is a word that does not convey a complete meaning on its own. Its meaning becomes clear only when it is used together with another word. Like min ilafi, it does not have any meaning, but if we use this word in a sentence, it does give us a complete meaning. Now, every noun possesses a distinct meaning. It means every ism has its own meaning. Its meaning does not require any additional information to make sense. It is already cleared. For example, Khalidun faqada al-hisan. Khalid lost the horse. In this example, Khalid is a name and stand alone it gives an idea about a person. The sign of noun is alif lam, the acceptance of tanween and acceptance of preposition, that is actually harf jar. So the sign of ism are alif lam, tanween, ta'i tanis at the end, or adding harf jar before it. What is harf jar? Harf jar is a group of harf, they are total 17 in numbers, which comes before ism, and when these words comes before ism, they simply change the i'rab of ism from any to kasra. Now we have exercises. Identify whether each underlined word is ism, fail, or harf. Now pause the video. Try to solve this exercise on your own. Try to figure out about each and every word whether it is ism, fail, or harf. And how you are going to do that? Simply look for the sign. Each word, ism, fail, and harf, they have their own sign. So look for this, read the sign chapter, try to solve these exercises on your own, and then just get checked with my upcoming answers. Also, one more important thing, I need you to make another notebook with this book title name, and in this book there are total 135 exercises. We are on exercise 1 and we have to go till exercise 137 or 35, I think. So in your notebook from exercise 1 to exercise 135 should be in a sequence and sorted order. That's your homework. Just don't completely rely on the video. Try to solve the exercises on your own too. Now I'm going to give you the answer. At-tayru yatiru fil hawai. There is no need for you to translate for now. Just need to figure out the ism, fail and harf. At-tayru is ism because of alif lam in the beginning. Alif lam is a sign of ism. Yatiru is fail because it does not have any sign of ism on it. Fi is harfe jar, and harfe jar is of course harf, so fi is harf. And al-hawa'i is ism. And al-hawa'i is, interestingly, al-hawa is ism because of two reasons. One is having alif lam on it, another one is a fi harfe jar before it. Because we know that when there is a harfe jar, the word comes after harfe jar is always ism. Now the translation is at-tayru yatiru fil hawai. The bird is flying in the air. You do not need to worry about the translation. This is just additional. This exercise is only to find out the ism, fail and harf without knowing the translation. The translation I am telling you is just additional information for you. Then we have as-samaku yaishu fil ma'i. As-samaku is ism because of alif lam. Yaishu is again fail because of no sign of ism on it. Fi is again harf jar, and al-ma'i is again ism because of alif lam. As-samaku yaishu fil ma'i. The fish is living in water. Al-usfuru is ism because of alif lam. Yatagharradu. It's yatagharradu. Let me fix this one. Sorry. Yatagharradu. Yatagharradu ala shajarati. Yatagharradu is fail. Ala is harf jar. Of course, harf. Ash-shajarati is again ism. The bird is on the tree. Yatagharradu is actually the sound of bird. I do not able to recall what we say the sound of bird. I think it's crippling or creeping. I think something like that. I do not remember. Inna is of course harf. As-safinati is ism because of alif lam. Tajri is fail. Fi is harf, and al-ma'i is ism due to alif lam. Inna safinata tajri fil ma'i. Indeed, the boat is sailing on the water. Yanzilu al-mataru minas samai. Yanzilu is a fail. Al-mataru is ism due to alif lam on it. Min is harf jar, and as-samai is ism. So yanzilu al-mataru minas samai. The rain is raining from the sky. Okay, let me exchange this exercise. There are some mistakes. Let me reiterate this one. I think this sentence is wrong here. The actual sentence was Safara Aliyun ila Delhi. Why I am correcting this? Because it's translated from the Urdu book, so we must not interfere in their book or do something which is not present there. We need to be strict with the original source. So Safara Aliyun ila Delhi. Safara is fail. Aliyun is file due to tanween on it. Sorry, not file actually. Just remember, it is ism due to tanween on it. Ila is harf jar, and Delhi is ism because ila harf jar always comes before ism. Safara Aliyun ila Delhi. Ali traveled to Delhi. Tawazzatu is fail. Ba is harf jar, so it's harf. Al-ma'i is ism due to alif lam on it, as well as ba harf jar, and al-barid is ism due to alif lam on it. Tawazzatu bil ma'il barid. I did wuzu with cold water. This sentence is also changed. This is not in the actual sentence. My mistake. Let me fix this one too, please. The actual sentence here is Sidtu at-tuyura bil bandukiyati. Sidtu is fail. At-tuyura is ism due to alif lam on it. Al-banduqiyati has two reasons. One is ba harf jar, another one is alif lam on it. I hunt the bird. I hunt the birds with a pistol or a gun. Hafiza at-tilmizu ad-darsa. Hafiza is fail. At-tilmizu is ism due to alif lam on it. Ad-darsa again is ism. The student memorize the lesson. Inna is a harf. Allah is ism. Allah is harf jar. So the word after Allah is 100% ism. So the kulli is ism. Shay'in is ism due to tanween on it, and Qadirun is ism due to tanween on it. Inna Allah ala kulli shay'in qadir. Indeed, Allah is the controller upon everything. That's the first exercise. Just ignore this one. This exercise is 2. This is from the second lesson, not from now. Once we start the second lesson, inshallah, we will be able to solve this one as well. That's all for today, inshallah. We're going to be very slow with this book because this is a very important book. We have solved the first exercise, the first lesson. In the next class, inshallah, we will be reading the chapter 2, which is Ma'rifa and Nakira. See you in the next class, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.